San Francisco Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet, part of the NBC Sports Group.
Your San Francisco Giants have been road warriors all season. But right when things are cranking up to the next level, the Orange and Black start a 10-game homestand. The NL West crowd is within sight, and now it's time to keep the pedal to the metal. Every game is huge. Emotions will be running high because it's September baseball. Next.
Giants are home here at AT&T Park as they will begin a 10-game homestand. This is game one of a 4-game series, Rockies and Giants. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. Well, the Giants go 4-2 on this past road trip. They've got a 7.5-game lead on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And, Mike, you take it one game at a time. I know it's a cliche, but not tonight. You hand the ball to Madison Bumgarner.
Well, you know, funny thing about Madison Bumgarner, his last 4 starts, he's 0-3 in ERA in the 7s, but yet you still feel great giving him the ball. The key for him tonight, however, will be what his strength has always been. Dominate that inside corner of these right-handed hitters and get on top of them early with strike one and get that kill pitch going again, and that is the key.
All right, we'll watch for all of that from Madison Bumgarner. 15 years ago, in 1997, it was a series against the Dodgers to remember. It was fabulous. Amy G will take a look at that right after this.
The other Giants pitcher, Matt Cain.
Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by AT&T, the nation's largest 4G network. AT&T, rethink possible. By Toyota, check out the great deals at your local Toyota dealer today. By Xfinity, home of the most live sports. And by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Eat at Mountain Mike's Pizza. You're worth it.
Well, after a successful 4-2 road trip, your San Francisco Giants kick off their final regular season homestand with a 10-game stretch, and they begin tonight with a 4-game set against the Colorado Rockies. Welcome back to AT&T Park. I'm Amy Gutierrez, and the 2012 season has been incredibly exciting, filled with all the drama, or should we say torture, that fans can handle. But Giants franchise history has always been jam-packed with nail-biting seasons. In fact, on this date, back in 1997, the Giants were 2 games back of the NL West leading Dodgers. Tonight, we're going to take you back to those 2 games of the 17th and 18th September 1997. It's our AT&T U-verse Reverse Replay.
Come back. There's one and the double. 5 feet, it's it hard and deep. And listen to this crowd. Number down. On the ground, Vizcaino has it, and this one is over. And game 1 belongs to the Giants, and they are 1 back. Swinging a chopper to Kent. He has to come home. There's one. The throw to first. Double play. He got out of it. I don't believe it. 2 for 4 with a walk. And he hits one high to deep left field and deep. Hollingsworth is back at the wall. It is out of here. And this one is over. And the National League West is tied.
Well, arguably 2 of the most heart-pounding games to ever take place at Candlestick Park. All right, on to your 2012 Giants. Madison Bumgarner is on the hill, and the magic number is 9. Krug and Kipe will be back with lineups and first pitch, but first we're going to check in with our Comcast Sportsnet studios for an update, so stay with us.
Ready for baseball. Our game time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open this weekend. 52 degrees here at the yard. We've got winds from the west at 9 miles per hour. Humidity is high, and it is partly cloudy, more like partly hazy. Let's take a look at the lineup that Madison Bumgarner will be facing. And for Jim Tracy, it'll go like this. It'll be Fowler, Rutledge, and Pacheco. Willeen Rosario, the cleanup hitter and a good hitter, followed by Chris Nelson. Chris Nelson is on an 8-game hot streak. How about that? Brown, McBride, followed by LeMahieu, and then Jolie Chachin.
On the hill tonight for the Giants will be Madison Bumgarner. Looking to get back on track. You see what he has done in 29 starts, 14-10 with a 3.32 ERA. However, in the last 4 outings, he has gone 0-3 with a 7.29 ERA. So he's going to try and get back into that winning side. 175 strikeouts against 41 walks. The numbers are phenomenal. And when he's right, you're going to see a lot of ground balls. He'll break a lot of bats. A low 3/4 release. He'll cut and sink the fastball. He's got a curveball, a changeup, and a slider. Against these Rockies lifetime, he's always pitched well again. In 10 games, he's 4-3 with a 2.48 ERA. And when you consider where the Rockies play, those are great numbers. Let's take a look at the defense playing behind Madison Bumgarner, starting in the Giants outfield from left to right. Xavier Nady back in the lineup tonight after his hamstring problem, joined by Pagan and Pence. That's your outfield. Crawford back in the lineup tonight with the right-handed Chacin on the hill for the Rockies. He'll be joined by Sandoval on the left side of the infield. Scudero and Belt will patrol the right side, and Buster Posey will be back in the squad, putting down the signs.
All right, so Madison Bumgarner go after the Rockies for the 4th time. Giants coming off a 4-2 road trip. And it will be Dexter Fowler to lead things off here on a Monday night. A 4-game series against these Colorado Rockies.
Fowler has played well against the Giants this year, hitting an even 300.
First pitch of the ball game is down low. It looked like Bumgarner slipped a little bit.
Those mounds are so hard. It takes you a while to work a hole in front of the rubber where you can push off of.
So it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Fowler hitting .307, 13 home runs, 53 driven in. With Rutledge and then Pacheco. 2 balls and a strike. Rockies are 58-87. They lost the last 2 games that they played in San Diego. This is hit out of play, 2-2. On the road, they're 27-44.
Take a look at the motion here of Madison Bumgarner. Low 3/4, big swing. You can see how low that arm angle is. But he keeps his hand high, and that's our Expo, brought to you by your local Toyota dealer.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch called by Mark Carlson, but he called it high, so it's 3-2. Rockies lost yesterday 12-11 at Petco Park. So it was a warm afternoon in San Diego. And the walk to Fowler, and that's how this game gets started.
You mentioned Mark Carlson, the plate umpire. He's a guy who will give high strikes, and that does stand out when you compare him to other umpire strike zone. He's got a pretty big zone, but he will miss some. What you get early, you don't always get late.
So here's Rutledge. And Rutledge takes a pitch inside. Rutledge hitting .291, 8 home runs, 32 driven in. So Bumgarner, known as a strike thrower, and he walks the first hitter of the ball game. Fowler's got good speed, 12 steals on the year. He's been thrown out 4 times. And a strike. So that evens the count. On deck is Jordan Pacheco.
Bruce Bochy making those calls to have Bumgarner throw over to first base. Got to stop the running game of these Rockies, and Dexter Fowler is a big part of it.
Runner goes, pitches high, and a throw, and they got him.
It's almost automatic as to how easy he's been making this look. And from Bumgarner's standpoint, you just have to give Posey a little bit of a break, because he is so accurate. And as Marco Scudo says, you don't even have to put a tag on. You just catch the ball and they slide right into it. And that's a Ford right choice. Another seed right on the money from Posey.
You know what? I think they got the call right.
Second base umpire Ed Hickok's making the call. He's a good umpire.
Fowler, I think, was waiting around for Jim Tracy to come out. And finally, Jim Tracy did. Maybe reluctantly.
Let's watch it one more time. Well, from that angle, you couldn't really tell when he tagged him.
So Rutledge now with a count of 2 balls and 1 strike. It's most in the major leagues. Two and two.
Hard cutter on his back foot. Well, you talk about taking some of the panic out of an inning. What Posey just did by throwing out that runner for Madison Bumgarner is invaluable. Relax him, get him back in his windup.
Got him.
And all of a sudden, he's in command.
From up here, when you see a base stealer 3/4 of the way to second before the throw is released, you're thinking that's a stolen base.
Thinking no chance. He's out. He got him. Tags the left thigh, and he beats it. Beautiful.
So here's Pacheco. One ball and no strikes to Jordan Pacheco. 5 for 14 lifetime off of Bumgarner. And there's a strike. I think, Mike, this is the pitch you were talking about in our open.
Well, he has to have the ability to throw this cut fastball where it goes in. And that is something he has not been consistent with in these last 4 starts, where he's gone 0-3 and had an ERA in the 7s. That is not like him. And you watch from our Exmo, brought to you by the Toyota dealers, that thing has just got hard cut at 88 miles per hour. And the other thing about Bumgarner tonight, he's been able to locate down, and he has not been consistently doing that in the last 4 starts.
Drives this one down the right field line. That's going to be extra bases. And Hunter Pence will eventually track it down. It's a double for Pacheco.
Well, Pacheco coming into this ballgame hitting .301, and you're not going to hit 300 in this league unless you can use the whole field. And that's one of his strengths. And you can see right on this swing as to why the Rockies, an organization known for hitting, is so excited about this guy. See how deep that ball got into it, almost like he hit it off his back hip, his right hip. And he drove that ball to right field. Nice approach.
Here's Rosario. 259, 24 home runs, 64 RBIs. Down low with a breaking ball. 1 ball and no strikes. 3 for 10. Rosario's numbers against Bumgarner. 1 of the 3 hits a triple. So Bumgarner at the belt. And a bouncing make a soft line drive. And Bumgarner catches it. And that'll end the inning. Giants are coming up. Be facing Jolie. Shashin will go like this. It'll be Pagan in the leadoff spot, followed by Scudero and then Sandoval, who's got good lifetime numbers against Shashin. Buster Posey, the cleanup hitter, then Pence, Belt, and Nady. Welcome back into the starting lineup for Xavier Nady. Crawford 8th, Bumgarner 9th.
On the hill tonight for the Colorado Rockies will be the right-hander Yolis Chassin, and in 10 starts this year because of a long stretch on the disabled list. He's gone 2-5 with a 4.86 ERA. For Chassin, he's got a fastball that'll go low 90s with a slider, a curveball, and a changeup. And when we saw him in Colorado, he really handcuffed everybody in the Giants lineup except for Madison Bumgarner. And Chassin against the Giants lifetime 3-4 with a 3.78 ERA. So he's always pitched well against San Francisco. Let's take a look at the defense playing behind Chassin. Starting the Rockies outfield from left to right. It'll be Brown, Fowler, and McBride. That's your outfield. Rutledge and Nelson on the left side of the infield. Nelson was the player of the week last week in the National League. LeMahieu and Pacheco on the right side, and Rosario will be in the squad putting down the signs. 11 errors from Rosario and 19 pass balls. So he is learning his position here at the big league level.
So here's Pagan. And Pagan taking all the way takes a strike. Pagan hitting .291 with 8 home runs, 55 driven in. In at third is Nelson. Pagan on the road trip 9 for 23. That's a .391 average. Here he takes wide again, so it's 2 balls and 1 strike. And a late call strike by Mark Carlson, and I'm not sure Pagan agreed with that. It's 2-2. Scudero to follow. And this is hit out to right field. And spinning around is McBride, and he will put it away. 1 out.
Well, you can see how far over to right center McBride cheated on Pagan. And you'll see this as soon as this ball goes in the air. Look where he's playing. I mean, he's out in right center. All he had to do is go straight back. If he's playing normal right field positioning, that's a double. But in this ballpark where guys really play off the line to protect the gap in Triples Alley, that's a can of corn.
So here's Scudero, and Scudero takes a call strike. Scudero on the year batting .296, 6 home runs, 61 driven in, and he pops this one up. Playable for Pacheco, and Pacheco will put it away, 2 outs. And here's Sandoval. So Sandoval will step up. Hitting at .275, 8 home runs, 50 driven in. He is in a bit of a funk right now. Sandoval only 3 for 21 on the trip, and he got those 3 hits all in one game.
Well, that was an impressive game. That was 2 games ago when we saw him use the middle of the field, go the opposite way. I mean, he really had control of his bat hit for the first time the whole road trip. But in the finale of the 3-game set in Arizona yesterday against Patrick Corbin, he was not a very balanced hitter in any of his at bats against Corbin.
Sandoval takes down low. And Sandoval takes ball 4. How about that? So the Giants with their first base runner, and that'll bring up Buster Posey. Our Geico quote of the game, Buster Posey on the Giants keeping their focus. I think what's been nice to see on this road trip is the guys continuing to go out with fire and playing each game hard. I don't think anyone is taking anything for granted. Buster Posey hitting .333, and he takes a call strike.
Well, he came close to balking.
Posey takes low.
Chassin was looking into the sign, started to bring his right hand up, then stopped. You can't do that. Once you start, you cannot stop and restart.
Two balls and a strike. Posey 3 for 5 lifetime against Chassin.
Pretty standard defense employed against Posey.
3-1.
And Chassin is nibbling. Understandably, as hot as Posey's been. I'm sure that's one of the things they talked about in the pregame meeting about how they were going to pitch Posey. And I'm sure that when it was all said and done, they said, let's not let this guy beat us.
Posey pops it up. Pacheco in foul territory, and he'll put it away, backpedaling to end the inning. Giants strand 1 will head to the second, 0-0.
On Gregor Blanco, who felt pain in his left shoulder Saturday night and did not play on Sunday. Skipper Bruce Bochy said today he is available to pinch run, but will not swing a bat until as early as Wednesday. Now, Dwayne and Mikey said when Blanco does come back, he will platoon Nady and Blanco in left field. Quick tidbit about Nady. He spoke to reporters earlier today before the game, and he said he spent a lot of his rehab time actually getting to know his new teammates. He'd only played 5 games when he hurt his hamstring. He admitted that he had some preconceived notions about some of the Giants pitchers who had been tough on him, but they've grown on him, and he's changed his mind. It's amazing what happens when you can talk to someone. Dwayne?
All right, good stuff. Is Nelson takes the second pitch for a ball. It's 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, that's true. I can't tell you the number of guys that I didn't like playing against them when they became teammates turned out to be close friends.
I get your message loud and clear.
I didn't like it.
Well, you were not in my top 10 most favorite opponents. And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, you want to be guaranteed tickets to possible postseason games right here at AT&T Park. You can get on deck right now for a 2013 season ticket plan. With a $500 non-refundable deposit, you will have guaranteed access to potential wild card and division playoff games in 2012. Call 415-972-2298 right now to speak with a sales executive who will explain how it all works.
All right, here's Andrew Brown with Nelson at first base. Nobody out. At the knees for a strike. So Bumgarner, back-to-back innings now, has walked the leadoff hitter.
Well, that's an indicator that he's not completely comfortable with his release point.
And Bumgarner probably should have let that one go. From the get-go, you could tell that it was not going to be a play anybody could make, so your best shot was maybe let it hit and roll foul.
Well, even if he catches his ball, there's just no way he's going to be able to get his balance, get his momentum stopped, straighten up, and throw him out. That just turns out being a thing. And as far as that was into the infield, I don't think there was any chance of it going foul.
You're right. So here's McBride.
Just a flat-out swing and bunt.
And a strike at the knees, and it's no balls and 1 strike. McBride's had a little success against Bumgarner. He's 2 for 4 lifetime. Crawford, Scudero, a double play depth. Foul back. Scudero trying to keep Nelson from having any thoughts of stealing third. The former Rocky, Marco Scudero. And boy, has he been something special once he put on a Giants uniform.
Oh, he really has been. Just really enjoyed watching this guy play baseball. He's a baseball player, does all the little things right.
Low and in. 1-2. Nelson at second, Brown at first. LeMahieu is on deck.
That's a good pitch.
2-2.
And that's a pitch he hasn't gotten. Now Carlson's corners are a bit stingy. Tell by the way that ball was caught. Posey held that ball a long time to let Carlson see it, and usually as a silent protest. Posey thought he missed the call.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. You can't take too many close ones.
Well, I mean, that was a little bit lower than the other one. Was the only difference. I mean, location-wise, it was about the same. So, I mean, if you're McBride, you're thinking that's got to be a ball. If the other one was, not so fast, my friend. And that's a big strikeout with a runner at second, nobody out.
LeMahieu hitting .275. On the ground, hits the mound. Crawford steps on the bag. Double play, inning over. Pence, Belt, Nady coming up.
Analysis or visit thesolarco.com.
We have a 0-0 ball game. Is Hunter Pence will lead things off for the Giants here in the home half of inning number 2. And Pence takes a strike. Pence at .259, 21 big flies, 93 driven in. Get a chance to watch the batting practice of Hunter Pence today, and it was pretty impressive.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. You know, we don't get too excited about batting practice and reading into it, but what he's doing now so well is he's using his lower body. And that's when you know a guy's about to get hot.
And he strikes out on 3 pitches here. It's the first strikeout for Shashin, and that'll bring up Belt.
Except for that pitch right there.
Belt 0 for 2 light, or make that 0 for 8 lifetime against Shashin. First pitch very high and wide, 1 ball and no strikes. Nady to follow the 1-0 pitch to Belt, and Belt takes it wide, 2-0. Giants have done very well against the teams in their division this season. They're 34-22. Belt out of play down the left field line. And when you look at teams in the West and how they've done against the West, the only other team over 500 against the West are the Diamondbacks. Belt drives one to right. On the move is McBride, and he's going to put it away.
All right, time for today's surprise party. This is brought to you by Subway Restaurants. And today, well, it's happy 75th birthday to the great Orlando Cepeda, celebrating his birthday tonight. Between innings, Rennell Brooks Moon led a great tribute, and we all sang happy birthday to Cha-Cha.
Nady fouls it back.
And that was our surprise party, brought to you by Subway Restaurants.
Well, I mean, you'd think if it was a surprise party brought to you by Subway, it would be a sandwich, wouldn't you?
Well, whoever made that cake knows what they're doing. That's all I can tell you. That's a big league cake. That is fit for a Hall of Famer.
One and two. Nady trying to reach for Brandon Crawford. Home half of the second inning. And Nady dribbles it foul. Nady letting everyone know that his hamstring feels pretty good. This woman said, smell that ball. Isn't that great?
Yeah, gamer babes. I love them.
High with an off-speed pitch. It's 2-2. Nady's got 0 for 4 history against Shashin. Big chopper to third where Nelson gives ground, and that'll end the inning. Through 2, 0-0.
Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Heffernan Insurance Brokers. Insurance and financial services for you and your business. Visit HEFINS.com.
No score through 2 is Shashin will lead things off for the Rockies, and Bumgarner starts them off with a pitch down low. Shashin, Fowler, and Rutledge. Bumgarner has had the benefit of Posey throwing out Fowler in the first inning and then a double play ball in the second after walking the leadoff hitter. Popped up. Pence should be calling off Scudero. 1 out.
And for the first time tonight, Bumgarner gets that first out. That is such a huge out to get.
Fowler stands in. So Bumgarner is yet to throw a strike to Fowler. 1 ball and no strikes.
This guy really has developed into a good big league player.
Yeah, he had some holes, but you could see he was starting to fill in those holes, and he's still got a few, but they're not as big.
Well, the hole he had was right at the hands, inside part of the plate, like a lot of long arm swingers have. And he definitely changed his swing once he got up here to combat that area, because guys are just pounding him on both sides of the plate in at the belt.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
If you have a one location weakness, you're done. They're going to pick you apart up here. But once you let the league know that you can beat that pitch, then they got to start going other ways. And it becomes a chess match, and that's what he has done. You don't hit 300 in this league if you don't have a clue. Plain and simple. Not only do you have to have the physical skills, you have to have the mental makeup as well, because a lot of this game is the opportunities you have here are created by the way you think.
Out of play on the 3-2 pitch. On deck, Rutledge. And another foul ball. This one knocked down by Billy Hayes. So he remains 3-2 to Dexter Fowler. No score here in the top of the 3rd inning. Three innings in a row, Bumgarner is issued a walk. Joe Montana is here.
His wife Jennifer. One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, and he's ours. Looks great. They both look great.
Yeah, he looks pretty good for having 11 guys for a long time trying to knock the snot out of him.
Yep. He did well at Candlestick Park, 6.2 miles down the road.
Rutledge takes inside, 1 ball and no strikes.
And the Montanas, they like their baseball. It's great to see him out at the ballpark.
And Bumgarner right now having a hard time throwing a strike. It's 2-0.
He's got a little sling in his delivery. When you have sling in your delivery, you throw across your body, your release point, it's never the same. When you're throwing to and through your target, your release point is more accurate and you're able to repeat it.
There's a strike.
And it's very easy to become a slinger from a low 3/4 release. You just have to drop down an inch from where you normally are, and it can affect your release point. And you know, this time of year, it's pretty commonplace around the league. Guys get tired, and they can't get their arms up as high.
Runner goes, and that's fouled at the plate. So it's 3-2.
This time of year is it's a challenge. Guys are tired. Everybody's playing around a couple of dings. Nobody's 100%.
Well, Fowler was going 3-1. You would expect that he'll be going 3-2. He does not go, and it's ball 4. Well, now you're running into some guys that got some ownage on you.
Well, and you're setting the table for free, and that absolutely grinds on you. The one good thing about Madison Bumgarner, however, is he does have the ability to get out of it with one pitch. A couple of teammates renewing the acquaintance.
Pacheco doubled down the right field line in the 3rd inning. So he stands in with 2 on and 1 out. And Bumgarner now will step off and keep an eye on Dexter Fowler. Down low, 1 ball and no strikes.
Yeah, not nailing that first strike, which you're so accustomed to seeing him do with these last 4 games when he's gone 0-3 and his ERA has been in the 7s. He has not been able to do that. And I think it has everything to do with slinging his delivery.
So it's 1-0 to Pacheco. And that's chopped foul, so Pacheco getting greedy. And why not? At some point, that starting pitcher who's struggling with control is going to have to lay one right down the middle of the plate.
And that really, those are the pitches that can often determine your night. Some nights they hit it over the wall, some nights they hit it right at the shortstop. You get 2 outs and you're out of the inning.
Yep. Down the right field line, foul. So it's 1-2. Pacheco, a little bit like Brandon Belt in a sense that he's a good hitter, but he doesn't hit a lot of home runs. This one's down the left field line, foul.
Bring your glove, you get a ball. Nobody brings more gloves to a ballpark than our fans here in San Francisco. And it's not even close.
And they use them.
Yeah, exactly. They're broke in right.
They're not for show. So it stays 1-2. This is pop foul down the right field line. So a pretty good battle going on right now. Bumgarner, Pacheco. .51 pitches for Bumgarner here in the 3rd inning.
That's the other thing too about the slump that he's been in. He's thrown a lot of pitches early.
Hit on the ground towards the hole. Crawford's got it. He's going to sling it to first, and they got him. He knew he couldn't go to 3rd with the speed of Fowler. He wasn't sure about Rutledge, so he goes to 1st. Maybe the toughest throw of them all.
Well, indeed it was. The angle was acute. I mean, I thought he was going to go to 3rd, then he realized it wasn't there. As you point out, because of Fowler's speed, the toughest play of all is to go completely off balance and throw a strike to Belt to get the out. That's a big league play. You can see the reaction from Bumgarner. Just seems like every night
Crawford will do something miraculous with a glove. And as Jerry Coleman, the Hall of Fame broadcaster for the Padres, used to say, you can hang a star on that one.
Yes, you can.
Highest fielding percentage in National League shortstop. You're looking at him, 988. And remember, he laid a bunch of errors out at the start of the season. Once he got his feet, his sea legs, he's been something to watch.
So here's Rosario. And he takes a pitch down low. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. Two balls and no strikes.
Again, behind in the count.
Got to be careful. Popped foul down the right field line and out of play.
Well, you're right about being careful to Willeen Rosario. He's legit. This guy's he's a young kid right now. He's going to be a force in this league.
Working on his skills behind the dish, but there is no doubt that this kid can hit. Headed in our direction and just in front of the booth to our right, where Big Mac is usually at.
Got his glove, got a ball.
So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he got him. Bumgarner walking the tightrope. It remains 0-0.
Of California, and hard to believe this has been going on for 4 years, but tell us a little bit about your pregame ceremony on the field. You got to give a pretty nice check to someone.
We did. We had an opportunity to come here and present a check for $74,540 to provide mitts for the kids who play in the Junior Giants program. 40% of the kids who play in Junior Giants don't have their own baseball gloves. So the Masons of California got together and pulled together this year $75,000 almost to give these kids a chance to play baseball.
The website is masonsformitts.org. People can go check it out. And today's check provided over 3,500 mitts to at-risk kids in Junior Giants. Yeah. Why did you guys step up to the plate to do this?
Well, you know what? The Giants Community Fund is an amazing organization, and we feel we share a lot of values with them. We care about kids, we care about this community, and we feel right now an opportunity for people to get together and do good things in our community is very important. So the Masons want to set an example. We hope a lot of folks will follow. Junior Giants is a great place. Send your kids there if you have a chance and do something with it. It's fantastic.
All right, nicely done, Dwayne and Mike. In the 4 years they've been doing this, nearly $200,000 has been raised. Pretty nice.
Well, we would obviously like to thank the Masons. Now, the gloves, we're talking about gloves that kids can put on their hand right now. They're already broken in, they're soft, and they all have really nice pockets. And we do know a little something about a pocket. So not only, great job by the Masons, but the gloves are fantastic as well. So
the A450, the Wilson A450, good gloves. So thank you, Masons.
Crawford fouls this one back.
These really are nice gloves.
No score here in the home half of the third inning.
What's amazing about this glove is how soft it is.
Yeah. Crawford trying to reach. Bumgarner on deck. And Crawford will lift this one foul down the left field line and out of play.
Crawford had the weekend off basically in Arizona with the Diamondbacks throwing 3 left-handed pitchers against the Giants. He came in late a couple times defensively, but his legs ought to be fresh.
Crawford again spoils a pitch as this is going to just reach the seats. And speaking of gloves, they call him the big guy.
Yes, they do. Mr. Big Guy. Yeah, he brought his glove. Nice going. The good thing about bringing your glove on a night like tonight, keeps your hand warm.
Yeah, that's right. You can sit on it, too. Crawford smokes one into center field. Fowler on the move. It is no! Off the top of the wall. And Crawford headed for 3, and he's going to make it. Crawford just hit, as we call it around here, in Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler, boy, shades of a great memory in the 2010 World Series of the Texas Rangers. He did this against Matt Cain. But here, a bit frustrating for Brandon Crawford because, he gets this one right on the top of the wall. It kicks back in, so he'll have to settle for a triple. But you know what? This is one of his best at-bats of the year. He fought off a lot of nastiness to get something to hit, and he takes on the deepest part of the yard. And that happened on the 9th pitch, Cut.
And that is the first hit for the Giants. So here's Bumgarner with the infield drawn in. Remember, Bumgarner's got a home run off of Shashin. It was Shashin who gave up the 3-run blast to Bumgarner last week. See, the Triples 52nd of the season as a team. Breaking ball for a strike.
How many more fastballs do you think he's going to see after he took Chassin deep on a fastball?
I was surprised he saw the first one, but it was not in the strike zone. 1-2. This was the home run. It tied the game. The Giants were down by 3.
You can see the reaction of Chassin. He knew it as soon as it left the bat because it was loud.
Blocked by Rosario. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a nice play.
Well, you're right. I mean, Rosario's. He's going to call breaking balls, so those are the ones that are good, the ones in the dirt.
All you have to do is keep that ball in front of you and go freeze that runner at third.
Hot back and out of play.
We're getting some serious activity about 2-3 rows below us.
Might end up in the booth tonight. The 2-2. A little fly ball to left. I doubt Crawford will try. He will bluff. It does draw a throw. 1 out.
Well, that's all you can do on a short flat ball with nobody out. Just bluff and draw that throw. Hopefully that would be a way to get yourself in on an errant throw. Not the case.
Here's Pagan. Pagan hit a fly ball to right field to open up the bottom of the first inning, and he hits that ball now. The Giants take the lead. So here's Pagan. And tight. And to the backstop. And here comes Crawford. 1-0. Giants.
Oh, that looked to me like a pass ball. Talked about Rosario really basically learning the position up here. Yep. And that's got to get caught, and that's how you lose confidence from your pitchers. If you don't make a play like this and you cost them a run, that's not good.
So it's 2-0 to Pagan. And Pagan hits a ground ball to Rutledge. 2 outs. It is ruled a pass ball, as it should be. And now here's Scudero with 2 outs and nobody on. And it's a significant play. I mean, that ground ball right there might have been hit right at the shortstop.
Yeah, and you have to kind of cut Josh Tolley a break. I mean, remember, he catches a knuckleballer. R.A. Dickey.
Here's Scudero. High to Scudero. 1 ball and no strikes. Scudero popped out to Pacheco in foul territory in his only other at bat. Scudero popped. I'm telling you, we're going to get one. And that was right above us.
Got a man making a play. Got his glove. Got his garlic fries. Maybe it's a pizza. Didn't spill a thing.
It's a pop-up alley tonight.
It sure is. Hey, I don't care. I've got my glove.
And you do. Thanks to the Masons. Down low, 2-2. Your glove is the perfect size for someone's first glove.
Yep, I think I know the guy too.
I think you do. Down low, 3-2. There's Sandoval. Line drive, base hit for Scudero. That is the perfect example of what he does, especially when he gets 2 strikes on him. All right, Subway Eat Fresh, ask Kruk and Kite. Frank from San Jose, with the Giants having such a hard time hitting home runs at home, would it be possible for them to move the fences in like they have done in Detroit and in New York? The answer is, yeah, it's possible, but it's not going to happen.
No, it will not happen. Although there is one thing you could do that would change the way this ballpark's played. If you filled in the archways, which now the air goes through the port walk, through the archways, this area right here, the wind comes through it. And as the wind comes through it, that's what makes it so difficult to hit balls out to right field, especially for right-handed hitters. Remember, since this ballpark opened up in 2000, there have only been 34 home runs hit out to right field by right-handed hitters. And I think if you plug those archways up and made it solid out there, it would be easier.
Here's Sandoval. Sandoval swings and fouls it back.
But as far as bringing the fences in, that'll never happen.
You could dome it. No, I don't think that's going to happen either.
No, this place is perfect.
Sandoval hits that foul ball off of Rosario, and that hurts.
I mean, the archway's so cool out there because of the hand-operated out-of-town scoreboard. I love that thing. And you also have the knothole gang out there where you don't have to have a ticket. You go over there and watch the game to the chain link fence.
Runner goes. Sandoval skies it into center field. It's in the park. And that'll end the inning. Giants on the board. After 3, 1-0 San Francisco.
And there are still tickets available for tomorrow night's game, starting as low as only $15. So, hey, this is September baseball. Got to get out here. Good things are happening. Go to sfgiants.com/dynamic deal and take advantage of the $15 offer.
Here's Chris Nelson, who drew a walk. It'll be Nelson, Brown, and McBride. Bumgarner has worked his way through 4 walks and 2 hits, as this is hit out to Hunter Pence. 1 out.
All right, time now for our trivia question. It's brought to you by AT&T. The question tonight: before Buster Posey this season, who were the last two Giants to record a 90 RBI season? The last two Giants to record 90 plus RBIs in a season. Okay, I'm with you. All right. Our Giants fans are going to eat that one up.
Here's Brown. Brown had an infield hit in the second. And a first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. Both teams with a pair of hits.
Good pitch. And that's a changeup. And that's a pitch that he'll throw more to right-handed hitters. Doesn't throw a lot of them. He throws 100 pitches in a game. Maybe 4 times he'll use that changeup. But I think that's a pitch you'll start seeing him develop and use as he ages in this game. Good pitches. So you just take a deep breath, let it out slowly, back off a little bit, cool off. We've seen that same pitch called a strike tonight, which is why it can be frustrating for a pitcher.
Skied into center field. Actually, it's very shallow center field as Crawford doing the pop-up dance. Little legs under that pop-up.
Yeah, he got all that one. Oh yeah, son.
I mean, seriously, in a lot of ways, I feel bad for kids that age.
Really, why?
Because they don't have a choice of what the parents put on their head.
Well, I think a penguin hat is very good.
It's like you think at all this kid would look in the mirror and go, boy, I look good.
Yep. But mom's psyched, and she's a gamer, and that's all you need to know.
Look, we did the same thing. I'm not picking on that particular family, but our kids walked out of the house looking weird many times.
We still do. What are you talking about?
Maybe that's the problem. One and one to Matt McBride. Hit out to right field. Hunter Pence on the move. And he's going to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So Bumgarner with a 1-2-3-4. Giants are coming up.
Shut down inning. By AT&T. The question tonight: before Buster Posey this season, who are the last two Giants to record 90-plus RBIs in a season? The survey said, well, Pinchy Molina and Pablo Sandoval.
Here's Buster Posey. Up the middle, and Buster Posey with a base hit. Third hit for the Giants. We're watching the parents and these two kids are right in front of us, and literally mom and dad have no idea what the score is. The little one there just lost, I think, a lollipop over the edge.
This guy,
he's putting a sock on.
Blew out a sock.
And for us, having kids, it's like a double header. We're watching the game and we're watching mom and dad, and oh my goodness. I'll say this, they're doing a good job.
Yes, they are. Fun at the yard.
Pence, no balls and a strike. Breaking ball, 0-2. After Pence struck out in the second, he's 2 for 7 lifetime against Shashin. Tapped. The second to first, just got Pence.
Hunter Pence can move for a big man.
Yeah.
And he's only got one speed. He'll go hard on every play, and he almost legged it out, but Chassin in the end makes a nice play here. He's anticipating second, not there. Now he comes back, and that's a good play.
It is a good play. And he did not get a lot of help from his middle infielders either. And somebody's got to be at the bag. So here's Belt, who hit a fly ball to right field in the second. And Belt fouls it out of play. Belt with 6 home runs, 53 driven in. Pops this one to the second baseman, LeMahieu. So Nady's going to hit with Posey at third. Yep, they're hanging in there. We got a little calmness here going on.
They were going strong. Goodness. That's the first quiet moment, and here we are, the 4th inning.
It'll get going though again.
We should send them some cotton candy, I'm telling you.
Ice cream. A couple of ice creams and a cotton candy.
What do you think? Fire that party up again.
0-1 to Nady, who bounced out to third in his only at bat. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Hang on that slider right up there above the letter.
Posey at third with 2 outs. And Nady watches it go by, 1-2.
Well, you know what's on the mind of William Rosario, the catcher. Having had 1 pass ball already tonight, he's not relaxed, and that's another thing. When you're tight as a catcher, that's when bad things happen. But he can't help but be tight with a runner at third and 20 pass balls on the year.
Charging is Rutledge. That'll end the inning. Through 4 innings here at AT&T Park, a 1-0 lead for the Giants. Called this. special event ticket package includes, well, of course, a ticket to the game, the pregame Oktoberfest party at Seals Plaza. You get a complimentary beverage and a Giants Oktoberfest Stein. All right, call 415-972-2298. Here it's 1-0. DJ LeMahieu is going to lead things off. And the pitch is wide. 1 ball and no strikes. And a strike to LeMahieu. One ball and 1 strike.
Sitting on that inside corner. You can watch as to how the ball is received, as to what type of command that pitcher has. He's outside the knees of a catcher. He struggled a little bit.
2-2.
And with Madison Bumgarner, I mean, you look at his statistics, as we talked about earlier in the game, with 175 strikeouts against 41 walks coming into this game. That's uncanny command. That's over 4-to-1 strikeout walk ratio. If you have 2-to-1, that's good.
That's fouled out of play. It remains at 2-2.
And you just took him for granted. I mean, when Buster Posey would put a glove up, I mean, time and time again, he would just pound that glove. And it would be between Buster Posey's knees when the ball was caught. But over this last 4 starts, it has kind of wandered a little bit, his command.
Well, he doesn't want to walk the 8th place hitter so that the pitcher can lay down a bunt. So this is going to have to be something that I would guess Bumgarner is going to try very hard to get into the strike zone.
You're right. I mean, this is going to be a big corner pitch. Watch the target. He'll sit right behind the plate.
Out of play, so he'll have to do it again.
But it's easy to explain as to why he's having the difficulties with his mechanics. It's September, and you get a little fatigue in that shoulder. Hard to keep it as high as it is in April and May. Oh, nice play. Guy brought his glove. And made a nice play. Only guy sitting in the front row. Perfect.
3 balls and 2 strikes. And another foul ball coming back.
Well, make getting ready for your day a little easier. Wake up with Today in the Bay on NBC Bay Area. Get the latest news, weather, and real-time traffic starting at 4:30 a.m. on NBC Bay Area.
10th pitch coming to DJ LeMahieu. Got him.
That's a test of wills, and boy, I tell you what, that was a beautiful pitch. Backdoored him with a little slider. 4th strikeout. Right between the knees, and that time Posey didn't have to move the glove. 4 walks tonight for Bumgarner, and this makes strikeout number 4. First one that is a called strike 3.
So here's Shashin. Lines this one over Scudero, and this is for extra bases. And once again, the opposing pitcher hurts the Giants.
Well, it has been a rather interesting theme this year in that regard. The Giants allow the highest opponent's batting averages to pitchers in the National League. Fastball right across the chest, and Chacin with a good swing going the opposite way. Puts himself in scoring position here with 1 out.
So here's Fowler, who's walked twice. Takes a strike. With Rutledge on deck. Swing and a miss right underneath his hands.
It's one of the best sliders he's thrown tonight. That thing was late. Good hard snap to there towards the end. Set the inside target. Go right back in there again.
High 1-2. 80 pitches now for Madison Bumgarner. 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. Got him.
Same exact location. He got the second strike, went right back in there and got a big strikeout. And just like the second strike, this is another late snapper. Strikeout number 5 for Bumgarner.
Rutledge is struck out and he's walked. Just a bit high. Jordan Pacheco is on deck. One nothing Giants. 5th inning. And that's behind Rich Dower, third base coach. 1 ball and 1 strike. Both teams with 3 hits. All right, we got some attitude here.
Oh yeah, lots of smiling faces.
Chilly tonight. First pitch was at 59 degrees. I'm quite sure that it's not that anymore. Good spot. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Our ball dudes tonight, Steve Kowalski, our old pal. Happy birthday, Meat. Steve Yanaga over at the first base side.
Line drive, base hit. This game is tied. And this one's going to go out to Triple's alley. And Rutledge is going to have a triple. And it's a 1-1 ball game.
Well, really, that is a pretty solid approach against Bumgarner. And that swing of the bat there is going to bring out Dave Righetti. You don't try and pull it. You stay really solid with the front side. You think the opposite gap, but I mean, this is exactly what I think he tried to do. And he backspin it, and once that thing finds a gap here, the gaps have been fast. Grass is cut short, and the gaps are fast. A little faster than when we normally see him.
So it'll be Pacheco. Maybe right now the toughest out in this lineup. He'll be at the plate with the lead run at third and Josh Rutledge. So started off with a triple off the bat of Jolice Shashin, the Colorado starting pitcher. One ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground to Crawford. Crawford has it. To Belt. Side retired. A run on 2 hits. It'll be Crawford to lead things off.
and their environmental green efforts alongside their partner PG&E. And right now we're going to take a minute to brag about our partners, the San Francisco Giants, because for the 4th year in a row they have been awarded the Green Glove. Dwayne and Mike, the Green Glove is given out by Major League Baseball to the team leader in recycling efforts, and the Giants have won it 4 years in a row. The Green Glove is also considered the off-the-field equivalent to the Gold Glove. So that's big props to the Giants and PG&E for their green efforts. Dwayne?
All right, the Green Glove. Okay, here's Crawford to lead things off. Crawford with the ball that hit the top of the center field wall and bounced back. And he takes low. It's 2-0. Bumgarner to follow, and then Angel Pagan. And a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. In at third is Nelson, or at least even with the bag. Crawford skies another one into center field. On the move is McBride, and McBride is going to make the tumbling catch. What a play. And it is not a catch. It is a ground rule double.
Well, when he went down, we were both deceived by it. We thought he caught the ball. We didn't see it bounce in. But again, I mean, he's peppering Chassin. Remember his last at bat, he hit it off the top of the wall for a triple. Here he takes on the right center field gap right in front of the Visa sign. And there's the one hop into the stands. So, a leadoff double. And we need to get our eyes checked. A look from our splash cam. Well, you look at that and you think, McBride may have been able to catch that ball.
Here's Bumgarner. And Bumgarner bunts it foul. I think where we lost it was in the white Visa. Right in there. And it turns out that it is indeed the second extra base hit for Brandon Crawford. Oh, and 1. Bumgarner needs to get Crawford over to third. And he bunts this one foul as it bounces over Bruce Bochy. And it's now 0-2. This is a spot where you can really help yourself, and judged by the face of Bruce Bochy, he may not like the way Bumgarner looks trying to bunt, and he may let him swing away.
Well, and I think that's why Tim Flannery came down to verbally talk to Bumgarner, so there's no confusion here as to what the skipper wants done. They're going to set up for a bunt. Should go down the third baseline. And look there as he stepped back that he was not going to bunt.
I don't think he was. And I think now the Rockies may have seen the same thing we did. Got him. Second strikeout. And here's Pagan.
I mean, those are big plays in a 1-1 ball game.
Pagan is flied out and bounced out. And he takes the fastball high. 1 ball and no strikes.
How about that?
Yeah, it's just started.
Well, that's 11:15 there. A long rain delay in Chicago.
Down the left field line. That's a base hit. Getting to it is Brown. He's got a good arm and a good throw, and they got him. What a great throw by Andrew Brown. So Pagan gets the hit. And Crawford thrown out at home.
Oh, and watch how quickly Brown gets set up. And it absolutely had to be perfect. A one-hop seed right to Rosario. You cannot make a better throw than that. You put the pressure on the defense to come up with a throw, and they do this. You tip your cap. He was out by 2 inches.
Yeah, I mean, the crowd is seeing the replay up in the suites, and their reaction is that they thought Crawford was safe, but I don't think so.
I think they got him. Maybe an inch. Close. But I do think they got him.
So Scudero will hit with Pagan now at first. Pagan with 25 steals.
It's the way you want your starters to look between innings. He's locked in. He's thinking about who he's going to face next inning. Rosario, Nelson, and Brown. 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Rockies. And Madison Bumgarner hoping his teammates can pick him up.
Pagan leaning, he does not go, and Scudero takes high.
He's taking all the way.
One ball and no strikes. And Scudero takes high again, 2-0. Comes Bo.
Bo McLaughlin, the pitching coach, leads the league in trips to the mound.
So it's 2-0 to Scudero. Scudero may be waiting for Pagan to go.
They might send him here. They may put a play on. Scudero, an excellent hit and run man. You got good speed with Pagan at first. 2-0 count. You got a guy who's been around the strike zone. You're going to try and get in there. Chasina's only walked one Giant tonight.
Now Pagan goes. And the throw is off the glove of Rutledge. And Pagan with his 26th steal.
Take a look at the jump. Rosario has a good arm. And with Rutledge not being able to handle the one hopper, there's no contest, but it would have been a close play had he been able to hang on.
The strike was called to Scudero. It's 2-1. This is popped up into right field. Coming in is McBride. And that'll end the inning. Crawford thrown out at home. It remains tied.
Jhoulys Chacín hits one right out to the wall in center, and it was 1 inch too short. And how close was it to going out? Ian Kinsler close, and that's our Coors Live freeze cam brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Live, the world's most refreshing beer.
Okay. Here's Rosario to lead things off. Another bird that is bothering everyone.
Well, they can do that, you know. They have the power.
I notice it on my car every night after we leave.
That's why you have a white car.
AT&T Park. Rosario takes the ball. He's 0 for 2. One ball game. We call it the Ian Kinsler when it hits the top of the wall. Kane to Kinsler.
And look at how close. Just kicked right back onto his Torres, and you can see the frustration in Kinsler. It was that type of series for the Rangers as the Giants won their first World Championship as the San Francisco Giants. Oh yeah, that was a good year.
A bullet to Sandoval. He gets up and he throws. Got him.
That had some fuzz on it, folks.
My goodness, that was a bullet.
Now let's watch the Panda. And you don't get a lot of time on this one. A one-hop skimmer. Once he gets that, you know he's had lots of time with that arm of his. But here's the play right here. That ground ball right there, break a glove in and one catch. Routine.
Here's Chris Nelson. Nelson has walked and he's flied out to right. Guillermo Mota is in the Giants bullpen. One ball and one strike.
Hey, the birthday gamers here.
Oh yeah. Swinging a foul down the right field line.
Chris Nelson had really been sputtering and not getting a whole lot of base hits. The Giants saw him and he got hot. He got hot to the point where he was voted the National League Player of the Week last week. That's hot.
That's hot. High, 2-2. Foul.
Well, subscribe to MLB.tv today to take advantage of new low pricing. See every remaining Giants out-of-market game live online and on your favorite devices in HD quality. Visit sfgiants.com to order and get more details. MLB.tv, baseball everywhere.
Another 2-2 pitch coming up. And now timeout is called. And Nelson goes around. Strikeout number 6 for Bumgarner. And that'll bring up Andrew Brown.
Here Momota finishing off his warm-up tosses.
97 pitches now for Bumgarner. Breaking ball is down low to Brown. Brown had an infield hit in the second, little dribbler down the third base line. And then he popped out to Crawford in the fourth. He takes wide, so it's 2-0. Dodgers idle tonight. They will start a 3-game series in Washington, D.C. tomorrow night. Down low, it's 3-0.
Yeah. Bumgarner not happy with that last pitch. You can see the frustration.
And for Bruce Bochy, it has been a game like this that he has seen a lot, not just from Bumgarner, but the bullpen up in the 6th inning. And that's ball 4. With McBride coming up. Bochy also knowing that some of the better hitters coming off the bench for Colorado are left-handed hitters, and the likes of Gonzalez, Colvin, Giambi. Charlie Blackmon is another one.
Jose Mihara is going to join.
Now they got the runner picked off. Belt's throw in time. They got him. Andrew Brown is picked off. The big fella's coming up. Back-to-back no-hitters. It is a 1-1 ball game here at AT&T Park.
Now the windup and the pitch to Flash. Strike 3 called. It's a no-hitter for Gaylord Perry. Gaylord Perry gets his name in the record book with the second no-hitter in the history of the San Francisco Giants.
The next day, the Cardinals turn the tables. Never before in baseball have there been back-to-back no-hitters, but it happens in 1968. Ray Washburn of the Cardinals gives that double row of zeros right back to the Giants with the final no-hitter of the 1968 campaign.
Those calls made by Russ Hodges and Kurt Gowdy. We'll talk a little bit more about it, but right now it's 1-1 ball game. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts.
Guillermo Moscoso, the new pitcher now for the Rockies, 3-1 on the year in 18 games, 6.53 ERA. But look at the strikeouts, 45 and 41 in the third innings. He's got good stuff. Low 90s fastball, good hard slider. And he'll throw a changeup as well. Tyler Colvin on the double switch comes in. He's in left field. And he will hit in the ninth spot. Pitcher spot is now the 7th spot in the lineup for the Rockies.
Sandoval fouls it back. 1 ball and 1 strike. So Gibson and Perry go toe-to-toe on the 17th of September. And then St. Louis is right under Ray Washburn. He spins one the next day. Both at Kansas State. Unbelievable. Here's the 1-1 to Sandoval. And Sandoval takes low and in. The game between Gibson and Gaylord, 1 hour and 40 minutes. You see Righetti talking to Madison Bumgarner. 2-1. Sandoval on the ground into right field, a base hit.
Yamamoto coming back after the bullpen. That may signify that Madison Bumgarner's night is over.
So here's Posey. Buster Posey tonight is 1 for 2. He singled in the 4th inning. And a late call strike, and it's 0-1. Hunter Pence on deck. Sandoval doing some work on his shoes. It's no balls and 1 strike. In tight. Sashin pitched pretty well. He allowed 5 hits. Giants had a runner thrown out at home in the 5th inning. As he holds up on a breaking ball low and away, it's 2 balls and a strike.
Everything Moscoso has thrown has been down. He's looking for the ground ball. You wouldn't call him a sinker ball, but he does two-seam the fastball.
Little flip job into right field. It's going to be a base hit. Sandoval down to second. And Hunter Pence will hit with runners at first and second.
Nice job of fighting that one off by Posey. Makes it a 2-hit night for Buster. The beauty of an inside-out swing is this. I mean, you get something that runs in on you. And because you're short too long through the ball at contact point, you're in position as your bat stays in that zone a long time to fight it off. And as strong as he is, you can get over the second baseman's head, get yourself a knock.
So here's Pence. Pence is 0 for 2. Rosario's going to go out and talk to Moscoso. Bumgarner is got a shot for a decision if the Giants can score here. Not going on. And now Rosario back behind the dish. So here we go. And Pence hits one foul down the right field line and out of play.
Rockies take away that gap in right center. They bunch both sides of center field, and they give the lines to Hunter Pence.
Very high, 1 ball and 1 strike. Sandoval, a single. Posey, a single. Belt on deck in a 1-1 ball game. Moscoso ready. In the dirt, 2 balls and a strike.
Moscoso has slowed the pace down in this inning. He has become a very deliberate pitcher.
Pence with a slightly open stance. Constant movement at the plate. And again down the right field line. And this is foul.
Ball had some carry on it.
Yes, it did. So it's 2-2. The long look to second. And a base hit to right field. And Sandoval is going to be sent. Here's the throw home. It is cut off. Giants take the lead on the Hunter Pence single to right field.
He kept pitching him away. He fought off a lot of pitches on that outside corner. Finally found a ball that he could get on that outside corner and went right through that right side of the infield. They were playing their second baseman LeMahieu towards the bag at second. Look at the size of that hole, and I gotta believe that was by design. Tim Flannery, no hesitation, sending home the Panda, and Sandoval slides in easily. See the hole, very much a lure there to Hunter Pence, and he split the uprights right through it.
So here's Belt. Belt is 0 for 2. Pence with his 94th RBI of the season.
And the reaction. It's that time of year.
Belt takes a strike. Didn't think so. No balls and 1 strike. Nady chalking up on deck. Bullpen quiet for the Rockies. And Belt takes high and wide to even the count.
Same outfield positioning for the left-handed hitting Belt that they had for Pence, the right-handed hitter.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good hard slider right there. First time the Belt has seen it. Better to see it on a second strike than a third strike. But this has got some downward snap. This is his strikeout pitch. Yeah, that had some tight spin on it.
and blocked by Rosario. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Showed you the stats before the inning. Moscoso has over a strikeout an inning. 45 strikeouts and 41 in the third. I mean, that's good stuff. And you can see where he gets his strikeouts. It's on that slider. It's a straight down biter. And see a whole lot of sliders that break straight down like his.
We'll see if Belt sees it again. I think the point you made is a really good one. When Belt saw it and swung and missed, he recognized everyone after that, and he's taken him.
Well, that last slider he threw him on a 2-2 count. That was perfect. And we do know that Belt has a good eye.
Belt foul down the right field line.
Steve Yanaga getting a little work. Waited a long time for that effort. Come on, Steve. That way they stop that thing. He's out there commando too. No cut.
And how might you have that information?
Scout report. I got a good scout report on that. Very reliable.
Here's the 3-2 pitch to Belt, and Belt pops it up. That will not do it. Rutledge.
Well, tomorrow is Say Hey Tuesday. That's right. October Quest continues on Comcast Sportsnet with the Say Hey Tuesday. Chronicle Live and the pregame show will be broadcast live from Willie Mays Plaza right before the game. Be one of the first 500 fans to stop by and get an October Quest Stein t-shirt and Stein. All right. We'll be there. We will be there.
Well, Nady now is the man responsible for knocking in Buster Posey, who's at third.
Yeah, he needs to pick up Brandon Belt.
Nady's bounced out twice, once to third, once to short. And a breaking ball, and it's 0-1.
Tell you, since his back has been against the wall, Moscoso has used that slider a lot.
He has. Crawford on deck. Mijares now headed down to join Mota in the pen. Hit into right field, hit well. On the move is McBride, and it's going to be foul.
Well, that's a fly ball where if you're Jim Tracy, the skipper of the Rockies, and it's in foul territory.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to agree with your point.
Don't catch it.
Don't catch it.
And once he crosses the foul line right here, let that ball drop. He makes a play there. That's an easy run.
So Nady now finds himself behind in the count, 0-2. Foul at the plate as it bounces off of Nady.
Fly ball situation for Nady, strikeout situation for Moscoso. You get a fly ball deep enough in the outfield to score a run. In an 0-2 count, you've really done a great thing. And you've got good arms across the board here in this Rockies outfield.
Pence back. Pence barely has to do much of anything than fall back. Moscoso with pitch number 24 here in the 6th inning. He had a good rip. It remains 0-2. This is the scenario, I'm sure, for Bruce Bochy is Nady will take this at bat and then he'll be out of the game. Pence with his lead at first. Posey down the line at third. And another 0-2 pitch. And it will not be an 0-2 pitch. It'll be the double bluff.
Has to go on his hands with a fastball.
One and two.
You get in that swing mode, and at times it's hard to shut it off, especially when you're in 0-2 counts and 1-2 counts, because you're not likely to see something in the strike zone in those counts.
And the 1-2. This is not going to do it. It's going to be LeMahieu who put it away. And now Crawford will hit. The chances for Belt and Nady. And they're going to leave it up to Brandon Crawford, who's 2 for 2. He's got a double and a triple. Aubrey Huff is on deck. The Giants have scored a run here in the 6th. They've had an opportunity to add on and they've not been able to cash in.
Moscoso's got an open base to play with. I mean, he's watched this game. I think Bo McLaughlin, after watching that first pitch, is going to come out and give Moscoso exactly the instructions that Jim Tracy wants him to do here as he tries to figure out how to get out of this inning. If you've got a guy in the batter's box who's had a triple and a double and almost knocked the ball out of his ballpark twice, he obviously is having a pretty good night.
Well, don't forget, Hyundai Sportsnet Central comes up tonight right after Giants postgame live right here in Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area.
So we'll know very quickly here in this 1-0 count as to whether or not Jim Tracy wants to pitch to Crawford. If it's a strike, they're going to pitch to him. If it's not, they won't.
Outside, 1 ball and no strikes.
A 1-0 changeup, not close. Well, that's a compliment to Brandon Crawford. So what do you do, Kai, as a hitter? You look for something off speed?
Well, you know what? If I'm Crawford, I'm thinking they're going to pitch to me. Two balls and no strikes. Or make it 3-0. And I mean, I'm thinking here that this is going to be a pitch right down the middle of the plate. And I'm going to take it because the manager just gave me the take sign.
Yeah, it's always a good thing when you get that take sign. Get up there and take it like a man.
And if I'm Crawford here, I'm going to think that that's going to be the next pitch I see, the same one.
So sit fastball, look middle away, and try and hurt him.
Three and 2.
Perfect pitch on the corner. Sort of the Rockies' philosophy from that bullpen. They come out of the pen, and I think Coors Field has everything to do with it. They pitch away, away, away.
And Crawford out swinging to end the inning. Hunter Pence comes up with the hit that gives the Giants the lead. We will head to the 7th, 2-1 San Francisco.
Bay Area is brought to you by Jack in the Box. Get the All-American Jack Combo at Jack in the Box. It's a no-nonsense burger with fries and a drink for only $4.99 plus tax at participating stores.
It's a 2-1 lead for the Giants here in the 7th. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up with smart experts.
The pitcher now for the Giants will be Guillermo Mota. 20th time he has come in. And Mota on this last road trip in Colorado, he had the best slider we've seen all year from him. And it was a bit unusual because it was in Colorado where the sliders kind of go to die. So been throwing great. Justin Christian comes in. He'll play left field on the double switch. He'll hit the 9th spot. Mota, the pitcher, will be in the 7th spot of the Giants lineup. And that couple just got engaged between innings.
Wow. Here's McBride, who takes low, 1 ball and no strikes. McBride is struck out and he's flied out. Those are bats against Bumgarner. Bumgarner now a shot to get a win if the Giants hang on without letting the Rockies tie this game up. There's a strike. LeMahieu and then Colvin to face Mota here in the 7th. Maybe Maharis faces Colvin. Hit on the ground to Belt, and Belt kicks it around, recovers, backhand flip to Mota, and they get him. Checked in with Amy G.
All right, gentlemen, well, for fans at home, if you're unable to get out to a Giants game or unable to watch them on TV at home, you do not have to be the last to know what the final score is. In fact, you could be the first. Just text the word Giants to the number on your screen for final score alerts. It's provided by csnbarrier.com, and then log on to our website for all the info on all of your Bay Area sports. Giants, guys.
There you go. Here's LeMahieu. Ted Griggs. Really a big wheel now. Not just at Comcast Sportsnet. I mean, all over town, big wheel.
Oh, yeah, very powerful.
But I will say this. A huge baseball fan. Outside 2-0. Mota likes to stay.
Well, in this ballpark, if you're a right-handed pitcher facing a right-handed hitter who's got some power, they can hit the ball to right field. It's not a lot of life out there for fly balls off a right-handed bat.
Out of play. Ted just recently got a new title.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
Big.
Big Ted?
Big. Just big. Like in Wheeler?
Really?
Strike at the knees, 2-2. So big, you got to take him out of your cell phone. That's big.
That is huge.
LeMahieu is hit into a double play, and he is struck out.
Change up.
If you looked at Madison Bumgarner's line, you'd think, boy, very impressive. Well, he is impressive because he had to pitch through 5 walks.
It was a start of perseverance. I mean, he struggled with his release point, but he really managed to make some beautiful pitches when he absolutely had to do it.
And the walk.
Well, this is a 4-game series with the Rockies. What do you say we take a look at our Chevron pitching matchup for tomorrow night's game? It's going to be Jeff Francis on the hill for the Rockies, taking on Tim Lincecum. Lincecum 9-14 on the year. You can join us right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area at 6:30 for Giants pregame live before we bring you game 2 of the series. And that's our Giants pitching matchup.
When it's time for a change, think Speedy. Oil change and tune-up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. It's Miharis into the game. 7th inning. The Rockies do have a runner at first base with 1 out. And there's your pitcher, Jose Mijares.
73rd time he's come in. He's been a workhorse.
And Colvin swings and misses, no balls and 1 strike. Colvin's having a terrific season. He's hitting .290. He's got 18 home runs, 65 RBIs. But when we asked around about Colvin not playing tonight, and it was kind of implied to us that, well, there's a left-hander starting. Oh, 2.
Well, the swings that Colvin had against the Giants pitching staff in Colorado were impressive. But you look at those 2 swings against Mijares, and you're thinking he's not seeing that slider at all.
Oh, 2. Got him with a fastball. So the 2 sliders set up the fastball. 2 down. Now Bruce Bochy has a choice to make. Is it Mijares or Casilla?
Well, you see the payoff pitch. He just got a piece of it. Buster Posey managed to hang on. So Fowler, a switch hitter, hits .319 right-handed, hits .301 left-handed. So not really a whole lot of advantage either way. It's just who's pitching good. And right now, he wants to use right field as his friend. So he's going to go to the right-hander, Casilla. And that's really a move made on the park and how it plays.
Absolutely. So Casilla's going to come in to face Fowler. It's a 2-1 ball game. Final regular season Orange Friday at 7:15 start. Then Saturday it's the Sandoval Gnome courtesy of AAA, and then the annual Giants Fan Appreciation Day on Sunday. Come on out to the ballpark. Check out the Padres, who are playing really good baseball. Go to sfgiants.com. So Fowler switches around. He'll bat left-handed facing Santiago Casilla with LeMahieu at first base.
See the numbers for Casilla, a very solid season. Fowler lifetime 0 for 3 with a couple of walks, 1 strikeout.
And a called strike. Good pitch from Casilla. A 2-1 lead for the Giants. This is atypical game here at AT&T Park. Close. Fowler pops it up. It's going to be a long run for Justin Christian, and it's going to be Christian who puts it away as Crawford peels off. 2-1. We have a new pitcher as well. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts.
New pitcher for Colorado will be Edgmer Escalona, 15th time that he's come in. And don't let that ERA fool you. He has got good stuff. 13 strikeouts in 12 2/3. He will give you some pitches to hit, though. I mean, that's the one thing we saw with him in Colorado. He will elevate. It's a low 3/4 release. Mid-90s fastball, good hard slider, and a changeup.
And Justin Christian will lead things off. Remember, he came in on the double switch. So it's 1 and no strikes to Justin Christian. And it's low, 2-0.
See that low 3/4 release? He's got a little sling to his delivery, which explains why he doesn't have great command.
And he comes back with a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Pagan on deck. On the ground, foul. It's 2-2. Giants scored in the 3rd. And their other lone run in the 6th. Popped up. Christian retired. And watching Justin Christian walk back to the dugout without a bat, and that leads me to believe that I've maybe missed him losing the bat. So here's Pagan. Pagan is 1 for 3.
Let's watch the bat. Where'd it go? Yep, he lost it.
Pagan shows bunt and he takes a strike.
That
frustrating.
It's a weird feeling.
It's like trying to hit your driver when in the rain.
Yeah.
It's like this is not going to work. Pop back and out of play. It's 0-2.
I mean, what's weirder, losing your bat like that or getting sawed off to where all you have left in your hand is a handle?
Oh, no. Losing your bat's the worst. Scudero on deck. And Pagan is gone. 2 down. So here's Scudero. All right, let's check in with Amy G.
All right, gentlemen, we're back on August 5th. The Blossom Valley All-Stars out of San Jose won the Pony Mustang World Series, defeating Puerto Rico 10-1. And today they were the guests of our very own San Francisco Giants. They went on the field before the game and got to watch a little BP, got a lot of pictures taken and autographs. They've been all over the stands tonight, and we want to say congratulations. Job well done. What a feat, guys.
Very good. Very good. Congratulations to all those kids, their coaches. I'm sure moms and dads did a little traveling as well.
A lot of travel.
Scudero takes high. And a little pop-up. And this is going to be the hit of the year. Scudero will smile.
That'll definitely put a smile on you. I mean, that is a Phil Mickelson lob wedge right here. And you know what he was saying when he was running down the first base line when that thing hit the ground? All right, let's go. Where did we hit it? About right on the label, and he's going bite. There it is. Bite. Nothing.
You notice he didn't even look into the Rockies dugout.
He couldn't get a hit in Colorado. Brian Wilson loved it.
Here's Sandoval. Sandoval fouls it back. Sandoval has been on base twice tonight. He walked in the first, singled and scored in the 6th. And Escalona will step off. Buster Posey's on deck. High. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sandoval goes the other way and hits it foul.
Not comfortable with that right hand. He did something that sent a little stinger through his hand, up his elbow. You made a point the other day about Sandoval. I think back early in the year when he was hitting with about a 2-inch choke up the bat when he get to 2 strike counts. And he doesn't do that anymore.
Watched him in batting practice, and he's right where he's at now on the knob. The 1-2. Got him. And that'll end the inning. 8th inning coming up. 2-1 Giants.
way.
Toyota game summary brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Rutledge, well, he's got the RBI in this game for the Rockies. Shashin pitched pretty good. Crawford's hit the ball well, a triple and a double. And Hunter Pence, the go-ahead RBI with a base hit to right field in the 6th inning. So here's Casilla facing Rutledge, and a big swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike.
Two-seam fastball. You see Joaquin Arias has come in to play third base. Sandoval is out.
On deck is Jordan Pacheco, and this is hit into center field right at Pagan. And Pagan puts it away.
Well, he hardly had to move at all to catch that one. This is when he lit his hand up. A little stinger. But he's out for defensive reasons, not for that.
So here's Pacheco. Pacheco on the ground to Crawford, who charges. Tricky hop. Throws him out. Boy, that in-between hop will eat you up every time. Pacheco's retired. And that'll bring up Rosario.
So look over to Scudero and talk about this one as it comes up. It's easier to come up. You get your hands down low, and it becomes a wrestling match as it drops right into his breadbasket. And he manages to find a handle somehow. That could have been disaster there. The two-seam fastball has been such a good pitch for Casilla.
Rosario takes the first pitch down low.
Javi Lopez heading down the Giants bullpen. Plenty of activity in both bullpens now.
Look out. 2 balls and no strikes. And that got a piece of Buster Posey. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, nice pitch with that two-seam fastball right there. Getting a little sinker on it. You see Rex Brothers, the lefty, and Josh Reinecke, the right-hander. Madison Bumgarner's line tonight. 1 run allowed. 5 walks, probably the only blemish, but he really fought through a lot of counts where he was losing count leverage to hitters. A lot of 1-0s, 2-0s.
Buster Posey will come back, and it's going to be just out of play. Buster Posey will lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. She knows it.
Oh yeah, big Buster Posey fan.
Two and two. Got him to end the inning.
That was nasty.
So Buster Posey's going to lead things off as we head to the home half of the 8th inning. It'll be Posey, Pence, and Bell, 2-1 Giants.
Well, a reminder, every night Comcast Sportsnet delivers the top plays and big stories on NBC Bay Area News. For complete sports coverage of your favorite Bay Area teams, turn to NBC Bay Area News at 11.
Bottom of the 8th, 2-1 Giants. Buster Posey will lead it off. And a strike at the knees. Escalona struck out 2, allowed an infield hit to Marco Scudero. Pence to follow. Breaking ball to make it 1-2. Buster Posey, a couple of singles tonight. And he is up that average to 335. So that's up a couple of points from the start of the game. Taps this one to third. Is this an infield hit? It is not. And a nice play by Nelson and Pacheco. And that'll bring up Pence.
Well, Buster Posey can move pretty well when he's sniffing ahead. And I thought that there was no chance that Nelson was going to get him. And you're right. I mean, that was a good play.
Pence picked up the RBI in the 6th to give the Giants the lead. Two balls and no strikes. Pence saw that breaking ball early and fouled it down the right field line.
I mean, one thing about a guy with a low 3/4, the breaking balls aren't going to be straight downers like we saw with the higher release with Escalona, who preceded, or Moscoso rather, who preceded Escalona. I mean, you play this game long enough, you pretty much can tell what type of break you're going to get just by looking at the angle where the guy throws.
Pence will take the walk. Want to get the latest updates from KNBR? Simple. Stay in touch with your phone. Simply text KNBR to 25859 for KNBR guest alerts and programming updates. This way you might get an alert when we're on tomorrow morning. When it's time for a change, think Speedy. Oil change and tune-up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. We'll be back. Belt the hitter, so we got a new pitcher.
Josh Outman, the new pitcher for the Rockies. A chance to see him in Colorado. And again, don't let the ERA fool you. Outman had pretty good stuff. We saw a fastball that was low to mid 90s, good hard slider, curveball, and he threw a changeup, and he threw all his pitches too. And ex-starter has the 4 pitches that you would see from a starter, and he'll use them.
Belt on the first pitch goes the other way. It'll be Colvin who went back, now comes in on 1 pitch. Belt is retired. And here's Justin Christian. Actually, Justin Christian is in the 8th spot, so this is Casilla. I beg your pardon. Casilla got a base hit his last time up.
It's hot.
One for 2 on the season. Base hit in Arizona on a ground ball to right field. His first major league hit. Outman at 91 miles per hour delivers a strike. Nothing in 2. This was the base hit.
Well, remember the bases were loaded too. Right through the hole, it cashed in a run, and watch what happens when he hits first base. Oh, geez, what do I do now? The troops loved it.
Oh my goodness. You know, when it hits to the outfield, usually round the bag. Not Santiago Casilla. Taps it to second. Well, in the inning, so we'll go to the 9th. It's a 2-1 lead for the Giants.
After the Giants postgame live, you see it right here in Comcast Sports at Bay Area. Scott Reese and John Henry Smith going to take you in. They are going to the Giants clubhouse for reaction from this game. They'll also talk to Jim Harbaugh as he talks about the huge Niner win yesterday And they'll check in with Dennis Allen on Raiders Outlook. All that and more on the Hyundai Sportsnet Central tonight, 10:30 or after Giants postgame live.
All right, so Santiago Casilla will be facing Chris Nelson. A 2-1 lead for the Giants. Nelson tonight has walked, he's flied out, and he is struck out. And a strike. Remember, earlier we said the bench is stocked with left-handed hitters. I don't know if Gonzalez is available. Carlos Gonzalez, he's dinged up a little bit. This pitch is low. Well, I guess that explains it, huh?
Yep. Carlos Gonzalez with Troy Tulowitzki on the disabled list. The guy who's got the most threat in that bat hit on that team is Gonzalez, who was not playing tonight because he had a hamstring problem that he suffered in yesterday's game in San Diego.
Well, Bruce Bochy has Javi Lopez to counter that. But it's up to Casilla to get Nelson. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Again, the two-seam fastball has just been such a good weapon for him tonight. You know, I think the one thing that he does now very well is identify with what is working that night. And he'll pitch around that pitch. Tonight's the two-seamer.
Look out. And a free count. Three and two. Hit on the ground to Crawford. Crawford charging. Crawford throwing. One down in the ninth.
Tell you one thing, you relax when a ball is hit on the ground to Brandon Crawford. Same feeling you had watching Omar Vizquel.
So Gonzalez will be announced. And Lopez is coming in. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. And the hitter will be Carlos Gonzalez facing that man, Javier Lopez.
67th time that he has come into a game. In those 66 innings, or 66 appearances, he's chalked up 34 2/3. So a lot of his appearances have been just like this one. come in and get the big, bad left-handed hitter out, or try to. And he's going to try and get out this big, bad left-handed hitter.
3 for 16 with 4 strikeouts. The numbers for Lopez against Gonzalez. 1 ball and no strikes. Romo still throwing in the Giants bullpen. See the defense in the outfield straight away. That hits the outside corner to even the count.
Big pitch right there.
Hit on the ground to Crawford. Crawford charging and throwing, 2 down. And we'll see if McBride hits. If Bruce Bochy comes out. And this may bring Giambi out. We'll see. But it's going to be Romo. And it will indeed be Giambi.
Outstanding season. ERA under 2 at 1.99. He does have 11 saves, and this is indeed a save opportunity. 56 strikeouts against 10 walks. And if you're wondering if Romo has faced Jason Giambi, he has. He faced him 1 time, and he struck him out. But you can figure out one thing. Giambi is not going to go out of the strike zone, and he will give you a spirited at bat. Because I don't think I've ever seen him take anything but a spirited at bat.
Well, we've seen Bruce Bochy do it. He's never satisfied. He's got Affel up in the bullpen. So the overshift is going to be on. I mean, Jason Giambi could bunt a double right now.
Well, if you do that, though, then you're going to get the right-hander going against LeMahieu. And let's face it, Giambi's up there to do one thing. Let's try and tie this game up. He knows the deal.
And he takes a load.
Romo will give you 4 looks, 2 looks of the fastball, 2 and 4 seam it. A slider and a changeup.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit on the ground, foul. It's 1 and 2. That ball trickles off the glove of Brandon Belt. One and 2. All standing. 41,280 here tonight.
The last pitch, a changeup. And it sets up hard. He's going to go with the sinker.
Got him, and that's the ball game. So this 4-game series starts tonight with the Giants defeating the Colorado Rockies in a 1-run ball game. And Mike, this is an AT&T Park ball game right here tonight.
Well, it really is, and that's the kind of pitching you expect when you get back here. But you know, the Giants, they're amazing as to how often they win by 1 run. They lead the world in 1-1 victories, and that's just a great way to start this homestand out. The pitching, the defense are fantastic, and they made these 2 runs work.
Final score: Giants 2, Rockies 1. Esurance Giants postgame live with interviews and the wrap is coming up. But first, let's go to the Sportsnet Central studio for an update. Thanks for watching Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet, and it's all part of the NBC Sports Group.